Okay, we're here. We go back and make sure I'm in the frame. We got about 3 minutes until start time. Okay, good. Looks like I'm in the frame. Happy Easter to everybody. Today we are going to, I don't know if I can make this bigger. Hold on one second. Yep. So this afternoon we're going to do a Vinyasa class. We are going to have a peak pose towards the end. We're focusing on the groin a lot today, which is associated with the liver. So we're sort of focusing on releasing toxins, maybe decompressing, trying to release some stress, some anxiety that may be happening around everything that's going on in the world. We're also going to start with a pranayama breathing exercise called Nadi Shodhana. I'm probably saying that wrong, Nadi Shodhana, which is also referred to as alternate nostril breathing. This is really good for the respiratory system. If you have a tissue handy, you might want to blow your nose, just clear everything out before we get started. It's also good to balance out your energy channels. It can help calm, maybe even help with sleeping at night. And it's also a good exercise, a good breathing exercise to do in the current time with seasonal allergies. It can help with that. So I thought we would start with that today. Again, we have about 2 more minutes, and then we'll get started. So if you want to just start in a comfortable seated position. Hope everybody's doing well. It's supposed to be nice out today and then nice out again tomorrow. And hanging in there. It's a little crazy. But yeah, we'll start off a little bit slower, get things warmed up, stretched out, and then we'll really move into a flow. And then, like I said, we'll go into our peak posture, which is actually going to be firefly. But I will have some modifications. So this is an all levels class. So, you don't have to do everything. Like I said, I'll have modifications. I guess that's it. So we're just, like I said, if you're just joining, we're going to start in a seated position because we're going to start with a breathing exercise, an alternate nostril breathing. So in just about a minute, I will start to explain how we do that. Oh, also, if you want to do music, I can't play music. This happened to me with my first class in the background because of copywriting. Sometimes YouTube will cut you off. So I have a playlist on Spotify. I usually just I think I'm probably just going to wear one of my headphones. That's what I started doing. It works out pretty good. There we go. We're connected. So on Spotify, my name is KG Bellotti, KGBELLOTTE. And if you scroll down, I think it's called Yoga April 2020. I'll make sure. I have a lot of playlists. It's towards the bottom. Yes. It's called Yoga April 2020. That's the playlist that we'll be going with, but we can start that after we do the breathing exercise. Okay, it looks like it's noon, so we'll go ahead and get started. Again, we're going to start with Nadi Shodhana, an alternate nostril breathing exercise. So get yourself in a comfortable seated position, maybe lotus pose, just sitting cross-legged, or half lotus. I'm going to do half lotus. You want your spine to be straight and your sit bones to just be rooted into the floor. You're going to start, the grip for the breathing exercise is called the Vishnu Mudra. So if your palm is flat, you're going to bend your first and middle finger in towards your palm. So we're really going to be using the ring finger. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can see me. So you're going to bend your first or your pointer finger and your middle finger in towards your palm. We're going to be using the thumb and the ring finger to alternate blocking the nostrils. If this grip is uncomfortable for you, you can use the pinky instead. So if this feels better, you can use the thumb and the pinky. So see what works for you. This is the Vishnu Mudra. This is what we're going to be working into. To get started, we're just going to take a couple breaths without blocking either of the nostrils. And then we will start to block off the nostril using the right thumb or using the right hand. That will be blocking the right nostril, and then the right ring finger for the left nostril. And I will walk you through the first couple. We'll probably do between 5 to 10. Again, if you feel like you need to blow your nose before we get started. So sit bones are rooted into the floor. Your spine is straight. We're going to take a couple deep breaths in and out without blocking either nostrils. And then I'll let you know on one of the inhales, we're going to hold the breath up towards the crown of the head, and we'll be blocking off the right nostril as we exhale through the left. Then we're going to inhale again through the left. Then we'll block the left nostril, and we will exhale through the right. But I'm going to walk you through it. Hopefully you can see me. Get a little bit closer here. So take a couple deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Feel the chest rise on the inhale. See if you can pull the breath all the way up. Imagine you're pulling it up through the crown of your head, and hold it a little bit at the top, and then exhale. So just a couple like that. Slowing the mind down, slowing the breath down, slowing the body down. So on the next inhale, we're going to hold the breath at the top. Hold the breath, block your right nostril with your right thumb, and exhale through the left nostril. Inhale left nostril, keep the right nostril blocked. Hold the breath at the top, block the left nostril with your pinky or your ring finger, and exhale through the right. See if you can feel the breath come out through the right side of your body. Inhale through the right nostril. Hold at the top. Feel the breath rise through the right side of the body. Block the right nostril with the right thumb and exhale left nostril. Inhale left. Hold the breath at the top and then exhale right. Inhale right nostril. Feel the breath come up all the way through the right side of the body. Block the right nostril, exhale left nostril. Feel the breath exit all through the left side of the body. Inhale left nostril. Hold at the top, block the left nostril, exhale right. Now you're going to do this on your own. Inhale right, block the right nostril, exhale left. Do a couple more rounds on your own. Take your time, close your eyes, couple more. Exhale left. Inhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale one more right. Release the left nostril. Exhale through both nostrils. Just take a couple slow breaths here in your seated position, hopefully feeling a little bit more grounded, slowing down a little bit. Just let the body be breathed. Not doing any kind of special breathing here. Seeing how your body feels after that exercise. That's something you can do on your own at any time. Place the soles of your feet to the floor. You can keep your eyes closed if you want to. And slowly lie down, lie down on your back. We're going to do a little bit of a groin release. So if it's available to you, you're going to bring the soles of your feet together. You can place the palms to the floor. And then on the inhale, you're going to squeeze the knees together. Exhale, release the knees down towards the floor. Your lower spine is flat to the floor, shoulders sinking into the mat. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, release the knees back to the floor. Start to move at your own pace. On the inhale, your knees rise. And then on the exhale, knees come down to the floor. If you want to go ahead and start your playlist, you can. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Oops. All right. Keeping with the inhale and the exhale. So inhale, knees rise. Exhale, lower the knees down towards the floor. We'll do a couple more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, knees down towards the floor. Inhale, up. Exhale, knees down towards the floor. Let's do one more. Inhale, knees up, squeeze. Exhale, press the knees down towards the floor. So leave the knees down towards the floor. Grab your hands, thumbs on the inside of the thigh, and then just push the lower half of your body away from the upper half. Take a couple breaths here. Release the tailbone to the floor. Slowly release the legs out. Maybe shake the legs out a little bit. Stretch the arms overhead. Big full body stretch here. Then bend the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And then roll back up and down a couple times. We're going to meet into tabletop. We're going to move into some Anahata waves. Exhale, roll over the toes. So you're coming to all fours here. Draw the shoulders down your back. We're going to move through a couple of Anahata waves. So on the inhale, you're going to press back. The hips rest down towards the heels. And then exhale forward. Chest comes all the way down to the floor. Chin touches the floor. Inhale, press back. Exhale, chest forward. Couple times. Move at your own pace. Maybe going a little faster, a little slower, whatever feels good for you today. Inhale back. Really stretch the arms, almost like you're coming into a child's pose. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. One more. Hold here. Release the forehead to the mat. Press the palms into the floor. Back through tabletop here. Draw the shoulders down your back. Your palms are underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Take an inhale. Then exhale. We're going to push up into down dog. Take your time. So keep the knees bent a little bit. Walk the hips out a couple times. Take a couple breaths here. Just walk the hips out. Release the chest down towards the thighs. Come to a static down dog. Don't worry if your heels aren't touching the mat yet. Just release the heels down to the floor. Melt the heart down towards the thighs. Draw the shoulders down your back. Press the palms into the floor. Start to roll the biceps forward towards the front of your room or the front of the mat. So the creases of the arms are starting to roll forward as you draw the shoulder down your back. Take one more breath here. Exhale it out. Inhale, lift the right leg high, and then on the exhale, step it through to a low lunge. Coming up, roll or untuck the toes, untuck the left toes. Take one breath here. Exhale, come back to a half splits. Feel a stretch underneath the right side of the leg. Inhale forward. Exhale back. So you're going to move through this a little bit rhythmically. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale. One more. So we inhale, we come forward, heart forward. Exhale, fold over the knee. Now come forward and tuck the toes. We're going to do that same thing with the back knee off the floor. So it's almost like a modification of pyramid. Your left heel and your left toes are going to come off the floor. So flex your right toes. Flex your right toes in towards your shin. And then on the inhale, bend the front knee and come forward. Pull the heart forward into a lunge with the back leg lifted. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Again, moving rhythmically. See if you can move with your breath. Exhale, fold over that front shin. Inhale forward. Exhale. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Left knee off the floor. Inhale. Exhale. On this next inhale, come back. Hold in your pyramid variation. Maybe pulling those right toes in towards the shin just a little bit more here. Couple breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the right leg back into your down dog. Walk the hips out a couple times. Press the heels into the floor. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Drop the right knee down. You're in a low lunge here. Gonna do the same thing on the left side. So bring the palms up. Stretch forward. Inhale. Exhale, back into your half splits. Fold over the front leg. Inhale, come forward. Exhale back. You're moving rhythmically, moving with your breath. You don't have to go at the same pace as me. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. This time, inhale, come forward. Tuck the right toes. Lift the back knee off. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Couple more times. Your breath, your movement. Inhale, forward. After this next exhale, flex the toes in. Moving into that variation of pyramid here. Fold over that front leg. Feel a good stretch all down the left hamstring, all down the backside of the left leg. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, step back. Fully walk your feet up to your hands. Dangle here for a couple minutes. Sorry, a couple seconds, a couple breaths, not a couple minutes. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arm. All right, start thinking about an intention that you want to have for class. And maybe just be at home with your family. We're always moving so quickly that maybe we can just embrace this time, although it's definitely very hard. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, close the eyes, bring the palms to heart center. Recite that intention in your mind, whatever it may be. Take one more inhale. Exhale, send the intention out into the universe. Inhale, arms high, come to the front of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. We'll move through a couple sun A's. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to your high plank. Know that this is available to you. If you forward, exhale, drop to the knee, tuck the toes. Arms are in close to the body. Shoulders are stacked over the hands. So when the exhale, you come down, only coming down to where the shoulders are in line with the elbows. You don't want to come down any further. Inhale, come up to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back and up to down dog. You also can always press back to a child's pose if you need to take a break. Walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to a high plank. So you can stay in your high plank here or you can drop to the knees. Inhale, exhale, shift forward. Bend at the elbows. Again, elbows stay in line with the shoulders. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Roll over the toes. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, push the hips. Back it up. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, step or hop back to your chaturanga. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, press the hips up towards the ceiling. Let's do one more. Walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way high. Exhale, swan dive it down. Inhale, half lift. Palms to the shins. Exhale, step or hop it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, heart forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Okay, now we're gonna change it up a little bit and we're gonna move. We're really gonna get moving. So we're sort of doing a variation of a sun salutation with a warrior one and a warrior two. So you're gonna elbows, take your vinyasa. So inhale, heart forward. Exhale, push the hips back and up. So we're gonna do that same thing on the other side and then we're gonna start to move through it quickly. So inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step through. Warrior one on the left side. Right toes on the back of the floor at an angle. Inhale. Exhale, open up to warrior two to now the front of the mat. Then cartwheel the arms down. Don't worry if you don't have it yet. You'll get it. Step back, high plank, bend the elbows, shoulders in line with the elbows. Inhale, heart through. Exhale, push the hips back and up. This time we're gonna start to move a little faster so we can start to get a little bit, maybe a little heat going, a little sweat. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step through warrior one. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, warrior two to the back of the mat. Cartwheel the arms down. Step back, high plank, shift forward, heart through. Exhale, press the hips back and up. Inhale, left leg high. Step through, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two to the front. Step back, high plank, shift forward. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, step it through. Warrior one, start to move at your own pace. Warrior two to the back of the mat. Cartwheel the arms, step back, high plank, bend at the elbows, heart forward, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step through. Warrior one. Open up into warrior two, cartwheel. Back to high plank, bend at the elbows. Inhale, heart forward. Let's do a couple more. Keep it moving. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, exhale, warrior two, back of the mat. Cartwheel the arms down, chaturanga. Make sure those shoulders don't dip lower than those elbows. Left leg high, step through. Warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel down, high plank. We're gonna go through one more. Exhale, push the hips back and up. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, exhale, warrior two, back of the mat. Cartwheel down, high plank. Shift forward, bend at the elbows. Up dog, exhale back. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through, warrior two. Inhale, exhale. Sorry, that was warrior one. Warrior two. Cartwheel the arms down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Push the hips back and up and take a couple breaths here. We're going to switch it up. So release some heat. Take a big breath in through the nose and a big exhale out through the mat. Oh, not the mat, mouth. Get this stuff out of my way. We're going to be moving here. Okay, inhale. Big exhale, releasing some heat. Okay, so we're going to move through a lizard lunge series now. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, shift forward into a high plank, but you're on one leg, on the left leg, and your right knee is going to come to the outside of your right forearm. So, or sorry, right bicep. The higher you can get the leg, the better. So let me show it to you here. So the leg is going to come high, and you're going to come to the outside. The higher you can get it, the better. Side of your arm. So we're going to do that a couple times. Inhale, and you can do it a little bit higher. Eventually, we're going to step it into a lizard lunge. Put stepping to the outside of the right hand here. Drop the left knee down. You're in lizard lunge. You can stay up on the palms, or you can move down to the forearms. Take a little stretch here. Eventually, we're going to start to work this right beneath this right leg. Okay, press back up to the palms. We're going to move back to a high plank. If the high plank is too much, you can keep the knees down towards the floor. So you're stepping back to a high plank or knees to the floor. High plank, shift forward, move through your chaturanga. Dog, exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to do that same thing, but we're going through on the left side. So inhale, left leg high, shift forward, left knee comes to the outside of the left shoulder. As high as you can get it, the higher the better. Shift forward high. Really exhale as you come through. Really working with your breath today. A little bit higher. Hover it. You're stronger than you think you are. And then step that left foot to the outside of the left hand. You're coming into a lizard lunge on the left side. Drop the knees. So back into the high plank. Shift forward. Chaturanga. Elbows in line with the shoulders. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push the hips back and up. Exhale, bring the right leg to the outside of the right shoulder. This time we're just holding. Just holding. Bring that right knee high. A little bit higher. 2 more breaths here. Step it to the outside of the right foot. This time you're going to keep the left leg high and start to work. So I don't know if you guys can see me here, but you're starting to work this right shoulder underneath this right knee. So start to work the right shoulder underneath and maybe work the right toes back in towards center just a little bit more. So from here, you can also stay in the same place where we were last time. Drop that left knee down if you need to. Always modifications. So from here, if it's available to you, you're going to start to fly the arms out to the sides here. Looking a little bit forward of the toes. You're going to hold this for a couple of breaths. Place the palms down. Forward. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Whew. So same thing on the other side here. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Draw your shoulders down. Exhale, roll over the toes. So we've got that. Sorry to tell you. Outside of the right shoulder. Hold it. Pull the belly in. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. So each time, we're working under just a little bit more. Maybe that shoulder really comes underneath that right knee. So keep the palms down, drop the left if you need to. If you were good with flying the arms, we're going to fly those arms again. And then maybe you move into taking the bind here. So you're clasping the fingers behind the back. Holding for a couple counts. Mindful of the neck, squeeze the inner thighs. Try to shift that weight forward and start to work that shoulder underneath. Maybe you're flying the arms out.
Maybe you're grabbing the left hand behind. We're going through this one more time and we're gonna add on just a little bit. Okay, this next time, we are gonna add a chaturanga push-up. So if you're so feel free to stay in the first part, or if you're moving forward, might slip back, here's the problem. You're shifting, that makes sense. Drop the weight, that's fine. We'll try it on the other side too. Maybe you can see it a little better. Right knee in line with the right toes. So make sure your right knee does not come forward of your right toes. Right thigh parallel to the floor. Stretch your fingertips away from towards the floor. That'll eliminate any sway in the lower. Two, we're gonna move into star pose. So turn the left toes out and the right toes stay turned out and arms out to the side. Star pose, and we're gonna move through horse, sweeping the arms. So we're gonna star pose here. Inhale, exhale. So right arm comes under. Exhale, open up into star. Then you can change it up. Left arm under. Flow here. You don't have to stay with me. Technology or serves. So right under the arm is underneath the left. You're crossing at the elbows and at the wrists with your thumbs towards your face. And your little fingers are facing away. And you're going to pull the elbows down. And you're down in horse pose. So your thighs are parallel to the floor. Couple breaths here. Inhale and then exhale. Stay low and fold over. Humble eagle. Slowly rise up. Right. Either stretch the right fingertips down the back of the right leg or take the bind. Again, moving into star pose here. Arms out. Swing the left arm under the right. Exhale into star. Alternating the arms. We're just going to do a couple. Meet an eagle, this time with the left arm under the right. So the other side. So swing down the wrists and hold here. We're not going to fold over. We're just going to hold. Pull the fingertips away from the nose and pull the elbows down. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Stretch the left fingertips over. Maybe looking up underneath your left bicep. Belly in, spine straight. Inhale. Exhale, shift forward and lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Lengthen those left fingertips. And then tick-tock the arms down. Stretch. Pull the left shoulder forward. Hips out a couple times. And then slowly walk your hands forward. We're going to be moving into our peak pose soon. So right before we get there, we're going to come down into your Malasana, a wide leg forward fold. So maybe you're here. Wherever you are for today is perfect. Be exactly where you are. So starting in Malasana, we're just going to do a couple rhythmic waves underneath your thighs. You're going to walk the palms back so your fingertips are facing forward. You're creating a shelf with the elbow. Chaturanga. Your palms are flat to the floor. And maybe you're here. Maybe you're coming up onto the toes. Shift the weight back. Eventually, both toes are going to lift up off the floor.